Yeah. I've been thinking about what you said. And honestly, I think you're right. I just don't know what to do with it. Yeah. Yeah. You tell me that I'm forgiven, then why do I still feel guilty? Why do certain memories hit and still make me filthy? I know that sounds harsh, but you said be honest. And honestly, I still got days where I feel like I lost it. I know what the Bible says, I know what the verses teach. I could tell somebody else about grace, then struggle to practice what I preach, and that's confusing. Cause I know you're not a liar, but every time I start healing, part of me wants to pull the wire. Part of me still believes pain's the only thing I deserve. Part of me still hears shame loud and then every word you ever spoke over me. Maybe that's why I'm stuck, maybe I'm so used to carrying guilt I don't know who I am without it much. Maybe that's my problem, maybe I trust you more than I trust myself. Maybe I believe every promise except the ones about me. Maybe I know I'm forgiven, I just don't know how to live like it. Maybe I know you're telling the truth, I just don't know how to quit fighting it. Yeah. Yeah, I look at my wife and wonder how she still sees good, when half the time I look at myself and don't see what she could. I look at my son and I swear it hits different, cause I know I should be grateful, but gratitude comes with distance. Cause every blessing reminds me how much mercy I receive, and every time I think about that, it gets harder to believe that a God who knows everything would still wanna walk with me, would still call me his son, would still choose not to leave. See, that's the battle. It ain't whether you're real, it's whether I can stop defining myself by the things I still feel. Whether I can stop measuring grace by the weight that I carry. Whether I can believe your voice when my own gets loud and scary. And maybe I'm scared, not of you, not of your judgment, not of what you'll do. Maybe I'm scared of waking up and finally being free, cause guilt's been part of my story for so long it feels like me. Maybe that's my problem, maybe I trust you more than I trust myself. Maybe I believe every promise except the ones about me. Maybe I know I'm forgiven, I just don't know how to live like it. Maybe I know you're telling the truth, I just don't know how to quit fighting it. I spent years asking you to forgive me, and you did. And somehow I spent even longer arguing with you about it. I spent years begging you to take the weight, then you did. But I kept showing up every morning, picking it back up again. Maybe the reason I'm exhausted isn't because I'm carrying guilt. Maybe it's because I'm carrying guilt that doesn't belong to me anymore. Maybe the prison door's open, maybe I'm standing there. Maybe freedom feels strange, cause guilt's been breathing the same air. Maybe healing hurts, maybe that's part of growth. Maybe letting go of shame feels like letting go of what I know. Maybe that's my problem, maybe I trust you more than I trust myself. Maybe I believe every promise except the ones about me. Maybe I know I'm forgiven, maybe I know you're right. Maybe the next step is learning how to see myself through your eyes. Cause I believe you stayed, I believe you carried me, I believe you never left, I believe you set me free. I believe the cross was enough, I believe the debt was paid. I believe every word you've spoken, every promise that you made. So maybe the battle was never whether you forgave me. Maybe the battle was believing that forgiveness included me. And maybe, just maybe, that's where healing begins.